Believe it or not, I'm one of the disobedient ones. Right, Rick? Sir, Pastor? I can honestly say that. The Lord has a way of throwing us down so we can look up and see that He's there. He proves it over and over again. I'll drive past here and I only have $1,000 in the car going to market, and I have to leave it and turn back home. That's how He keeps pushing me. Nights after nights, He'll push me out of the bed and drop the 2 kids and head down here. He's like that.
Amen.
When you're in the world, you see nothing else.
That's right. That's right.
Nothing.
Nothing.
And He has a way of humbling you.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
He take your dashing down, so you have to look up and respect that He's there and He run things. And He's in charge. I can be humble enough to say I was on top. So much on top that church never mattered.
That's right.
Never did. You go if you feel like, or if you don't feel like go, you don't need to go.
Yeah.
Good. As at the tax office. And simple things like paperwork can let you just go through the door.
Yeah.
I have nothing. Single parent of twins. Your father died when you were 6 months old. I have nothing. There are a lot of people that were there for me, supported me through thick and thin. And I'm indebted to them. And God put them. They might be on earth, but they must have had wings. Junie, thank you. You might not thought it was much, but you were always there for me. And there's so many other people, Tasha, Junie Colon, the works.
My God.
Mother Foster, and was not much, but a word. I remember one day I was in Western Union because my father was in New York, and he sent me some money, and you, Sir Foster, just came up to me and talking to me. Rub my daddy's streets, I know you all my life, so, you know you get the battering, but to see and to feel your encouragement and your word is beyond words.
My God.
If there's anything I can say to you, you got it. Brother, you got it. Right? You empower. Right? And you are given the mandate to make the rest of us change.
My Lord.
And if even we don't listen to what your word is, we're going to be feeling what your word is. You understand what I mean? Alright, so to cut a long story short, I was jobless. Had a poly-shaped Corolla, lent it to my neighbor, he crashed that. So I had nothing, so I walked. Came here one day and some people were on fasting. Dove and Chang and others, what is called seal-bound fasting. And I sat on the bench over there, the old bench, I don't know where it is, for days. I'd come in the morning like 6 o'clock and leave like 6 o'clock. I was not told, but I felt it. And I was here. That's when I met Bishop Morrison. Yeah, right? And it was a world of good. It stripped me down to nothing. Stripped me down. Nothing else mattered. Nothing. And one day Sir Ray said to me, Carla, why are you worried? You don't need to be worried. You are going to be exalted. Don't worry about it. And you're like a seed. Don't forget you said it. You're like a seed. And the more the talking goes, the more they water you. And you're going to blossom. And I never ever forgot. I have a friend that I have not seen in years. She called me and she said to me, what you doing? I said, not doing anything. And she said to me, go ahead and do your application and send it to me. So I said, send it to you for what reason? And she said, no man, just send it, come and meet, sort out something for you. I got a phone call that I'm to go to an interview in Montego Bay. I had a friend that I thought was my friend, just got our PATH program money, and I said to her, lend me some money, I'm good for it by Tuesday. And she said no. She said no. And I had a neighbor that gave the money to me. I went to Mobile, and when I went there were 30 people there. And the 30 people cut down to 15 the following week, and the 15 cut down to 5, and the 5 cut down to 3, and then I had to go to Kingston. I don't know where I'm going. The bus driver lead me from Mandela Highway, and I had to walk. And the walk was a walk with God. Because I was alone. I don't know where I'm going. A truck man picked me up and said, "The road is lonely, you know." I said, "I'm not alone." He said, "But are you want to see out your son?" And he took me to the Sinclair's office. I got to the interview like 7:45 in the morning to show them what time bus leaves have on. And when I got there, the office was not even open. I hold a bench. And when I went into the interview, there was a man that had like 20 odd years of service other than me. And 2 weeks later, I got the job. And it's a humbling experience. When you can see your daughters come home from school with tears on their eyes and say, "Mommy, you got the job." I got the job. I'm a manager for 47 people. In charge of Green Island, Negril, all of Westmoreland, and all of St. Elizabeth, right? And it's an experience where you have to hold on to God's hand and let Him hold yours. If you ever let go, that's it. It's an experience. It's an experience. And not because you're in it, no. Encourage others that are outside of it.
Oh, yeah.
No. Not next week, not week after. No. That little boy in his bed, it gives me goosebumps to know that he's gone. That could be anybody's child.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Anyway, got the job, needed a car, poly-shaped Corolla, parked, no way of going to work, don't see the first dollar. So I'd take a taxi from South to White House, to Black River, to Middle Quarters, back to Treasure Beach, then to Junction, then to Alligator Pond, and back. And back. That's how long the journey was. And I came to Blondie's funeral, and one of the songs that you guys sang, up till now, still in my mind, "You Alone in the Wilderness." 49 days and 40 nights in the wilderness. And it pushed me through. Came here one Thursday and I said, "Too busy for you now." And I went in and said, "Oh, sorry." And he said, "Don't worry about it. You'll have a car soon." And I did. And with that said, in everything give thanks, and I'm disobedient, read the table. And I'm going to do the table. I'm going to do the table.
Yes.
Because you have to give back. No matter how small it is, you have to give back. If you have it, don't let it stay in your clutches until it expires. Give the best. Give from your heart.
Yes.
And if you don't have it to give, say something kind to somebody.
Right.
You don't know what anybody is going through. Don't know. You'd be so surprised. Being in a managerial position, you'd be so surprised at some of the people that you see that are acting up and having it all, fridge empty, not even water. You'll be so surprised. So surprised. People live a lie. A lot of people are fake. Those that are having